This presentation explores the intent, implementation and impact of religious education within the primary curriculum, with a focus on the early years foundation stage. What is the importance of religious education in primary schools? Religious education provides a sense of confidence, self-assurance and well-being, and reinforces a sense of belonging and identity for an individual. It provides individuals with the knowledge and understanding of the religious beliefs which make up parts of contemporary society. Within the EYFS framework, religious education can apply to both prime areas of learning as well as the specific areas of learning. How is religious education established within the education system? Religious education is locally determined by each council and is therefore responsible for producing a locally agreed syllabus. Many free schools, such as the one where I'm working at, are required to make provisions for the teaching of religious education. The new national curriculum has been created to follow a more knowledge-based curriculum which allows teachers more freedom when teaching the subject. What are the challenges and benefits that are presented within the teaching of religious education? The challenges are that misconceptions can occur regarding what is being taught. There is also a vast amount of content, therefore choosing what to teach and how long for can be a difficult decision to make. The benefits are that individuals learn to gain respect for those who hold different faiths. Children will be able to recognise that prejudice and being unkind are not appropriate in the context of religious diversity. In 2010, the non-statutory guidance was published. The intention of the guidance was to ensure that high-quality religious education was present in all state-funded schools. It made sure that a statutory local syllabus was created or that the school were able to determine their own syllabus. The Realising Potential guidance was then released in 2013. The report identifies barriers to better religious education and suggests ways in which the subject is able to be improved. In more recent years, the Education Inspection Framework was published from Ofsted, which presented us with the 3 I's: intent, implementation, and impact. The intent of planning this unit of work was to provide children with the opportunity to learn about different beliefs and places of worship that differ from their own. I believe this is an important factor to include within children's social development, to acknowledge that we are not all the same and that others may not have the same opinions and beliefs and ways of thinking, but we can all still live together through finding common ground and respecting each other's differences. This is presented in my plan through first explaining the idea of different beliefs, as well as then offering the children a chance to explore different ways in which religious celebrations occur and presenting similarities between them all. Due to the school following a curriculum created by themselves, lots of research has been carried out in order to ensure these topics relate to a number of children within the school, in order to reinforce discussion amongst the children, providing balance and coherence as well as progression for more in-depth learning as the children go further up the school. I have followed the thematic approach, which is a way of teaching that links areas of the curriculum. This has been carried out through the activities relating to art and design, such as making Easter cards and candle holders for Diwali, as well as areas of discussion where individuals express their where children discuss their experiences of celebrating festivals within their religion. That links to PSHE, where the children need to write Easter cards and read text from the board. This also links with literacy. Through the use of images being provided, children are able to put celebration being mentioned into context of a real-life situation, which allows for creative exploration. Through discussion, misconceptions will be able to be addressed, and the fluency of lessons will be present due to the lessons following the same theme. It is extremely important to highlight the use of language to children when teaching religious education. In particular, the correct pronoun when referencing people who follow a certain religion, such as Jewish people, Christian people. This will prevent an us and them divide from the children. A main focus of my planning was to provide assessment. Using Attainment Target 1, children were presented with imagery and videos to support their learning and presented with games such as Babble Gabble to reinforce what they have been taught. From this, it will be evident which children were able to use the religious vocabulary within the correct context, as well as understanding the Easter story. During the writing task, where children will have to write features of a synagogue, this is again another opportunity to assess the children in their knowledge and understanding of the place of worship, and that it is where Jewish people pray. When looking at Attainment Target 2, children will be given the opportunity to talk through their ideas and understandings through the talk partner opportunities, as well as sharing them with the class during the cold calling opportunities. The sharing of personal experiences will enable conversation to expand due to other children being given the opportunity to engage and respond to experiences through the encouragement of asking questions. I enjoyed being able to gain a wide range of depth of religious education planning and exploring ways in which making lessons engaging and creative and linking them with other areas of the curriculum. In future planning, I will ensure to reinforce the 3 I's to provide clear outcomes from the learning objectives.